Hi, I'm here at the 5th EHPA European Heat Pump Forum in Milan, Italy, and I'm here with Andrea Voigt of EPEE. And Andrea, many thanks for agreeing to do the interview.
You're welcome.
Could you first of all explain to us what is EPEE and what do you do?
Yes, of course. EPEE stands for the European Partnership for Energy and the Environment, and it's an association based in Brussels representing the interest of the manufacturers of refrigeration, air conditioning and heat pump equipment.
What are they actually?
Yeah, so Fgas stands for fluorinated gases, and these are refrigerants which are used basically everywhere in our daily lives. They are used in retailing, in supermarkets, in hypermarkets, in hospitals, in industrial processes, in the air conditioning of buildings for comfort. They are really dominating everywhere in our daily lives, so they are very important.
And what is the importance for the heat pump industry? What's the relevance there?
Yeah, so most of the heat pumps actually run on F-gases. They need F-gases to work efficiently, and they use F-gases as a refrigerant.
Okay. And why is that so? Why are they running on F-gases? Why can't they just run on something else?
Well, they need a refrigerant to run, and there are different possibilities of refrigerants, and the ones which are being most currently used are the F-gases, because these are the ones which are the most energy efficient and the most safe as well. They are not toxic and they don't have any risks for the users, which is important because heat pumps are generally in buildings and very close to the occupants of the building. So using flammable or toxic products in these heat pumps may be a bit risk, which is why F-gases are used very often.
Right. So what is your position as an association on the F-gas review that's currently taking place?
Yeah, so the F-gas review, first of all, maybe the F-gas regulation regulates these gases and stipulates that the systems and installations where they are used need to be tight and that they are handled by competent people. That's the principle of the F-gas regulation. The regulation itself stipulates that it needs to be revised, which is currently taking place. And the stance of our association is that yes, this F-gas regulation is working, it is already bearing its fruit, but it's not enough because studies have shown that it stabilizes at least the emissions, but stabilizing emissions despite market growth is not enough. More needs to be done. So we believe that by fully implementing this regulation, probably tightening it and strengthening it even more, we could at least save 15% of emissions by further pushing towards using refrigerants which may have a lower GWP. We could even decrease the emissions by up to 60%. So we believe, yes, this regulation needs to stay in place, it needs to be fully implemented, it needs to be strengthened, and it should be combined with a measure that still leaves a refrigerant choice, which leaves the possibility to choose the best suited refrigerant from an energy efficiency, safety point of view, which could, for example, be a phase down, where you reduce gradually quantities of refrigerants placed in the market based on their CO2 equivalence.
When we talk about face down, what do we mean by that? So it's not a face out, it's a face down. What degree of a face down are we talking about, and how does EPEE look at that?
Yeah, I already touched upon that a bit earlier. For us, a phase down means that the quantities of refrigerants placed in the market are gradually reduced. But they are reduced only to a certain limit, and at the end there remains still what we call a tail. So there remains always a quantity for certain uses where no other alternative is available. That is a phase down. And such a phase down, such a limitation of the quantities placed in the market, we believe it should be based on CO2 equivalence, not on specific GWP values or substances types, but on the overall CO2 equivalence.